Yeah, I'm the man, right? We like day and night, something ain't right. When I'm all on my own, I got pain, I can't explain mine. Go insane, why? Cause I'm all on my own, I'm the man, right? We like day and night, something ain't right. When I'm all on my own, I got pain, I can't explain mine.
This is the Titan Cart from DigitalFoto, and they sent me this guy to hopefully improve my production workflow. Now, before this cart, my workflow was load everything into my truck and use one of those like little $30 wagons from like Walmart and like load everything and like bungee strap it all down. Stuff will be falling all over the place. I've honestly gone through like 5 of those carts because I load them down with hundreds of pounds of gear. And ultimately, it's just such a headache because the turn radius is not good, they're raggedy. It's just not meant to be carrying like tens of thousands of dollars worth of gear. That's when DigitalFoto reached out and they were like, hey Brandon, we have the perfect thing for you. Something that's gonna make your workflow a lot easier and make getting your gear from your truck to your production site a lot more easy. A lot more easy? Easier? A lot easier? A lot easier. A lot easier. They sent over this Titan Cart, and the first thing that I want to show you guys is the unboxing of this and me building this thing. It literally took like 5 minutes max. The biggest thing and the biggest selling point of this cart is it completely folds into itself. This part folds over and it basically makes like a little sandwich. The wheels, all these poles, everything just folds right into one piece. And it is 70 pounds, so it's not the lightest thing in the world, but the fact that it folds into like a cart that's about this thick that you can load into a car. You can put this thing into your trunk. More importantly for me, this will fit in the flatbed of my truck. So I want to show you guys that first because that's a big selling point for me. And I think it might be a big selling point for some of you guys. Not all of us are driving those like white production cart or white production vans where we can just wheel this thing inside of our cars. So the fact that this can just sandwich inside of itself is a huge selling point, and I want to show you that first. So let's go to that footage. Wow. Okay, don't pop. There we go. Okay, we're in. Look at all these mounting points. So nice. We've got RE mounts, we've got 1/4, we got 3/8, all over the side of this cart. Like the little branding right here. That looks really nice as well. All right, so there's a bit of a quick release system for the wheels. You'll notice that there's just a little rail right here, and then there's another rail. Honestly, it's like a huge Manfrotto type system, and you literally just load the wheel on, it snaps, and then there's a little locking lever right here. Fold that over to the lock position, and now your wheels are ready to go. So far, it's really simple to put together. And ready to go. I'm not gonna put too much weight on it right now because the tires are not pumped up. There is like a felt mat that is here to protect your gear. It's always a nice thing, always appreciative of a nice mat. Now, the only other thing that we really have here are our bars to hold the top side of this thing together. So that just goes in there and we screw it closed. Honestly, this thing really is very simple to put together. Now we have these clamps. It probably doesn't help that I'm in black. But now we have these clamps, and these provide like sidebars to go in between these two guys. All right, we are ready for our top piece now, and it literally is as simple as just putting this right on top. I want to tell you guys that this is the base cart. So the cart, like I said, is 70 pounds, and it can hold up to, I think it's 600 kilograms, 300 kilogram payload. Most of us are not going to be transporting more than that. So I think this is plenty big. It has 2 swivel wheels, so it just makes it really easy to turn in tight corners makes life a breeze. I will say that the wheels are a huge selling point as well. They have like off-road treading. I can't tell you how many times I found myself like outside filming in the grass or some dirt or whatever, and I gotta load all this gear in different places. Having the ability to be able to move this cart not only on gravel, not only on carpet, but also like out on terrain is really nice. I will say though, it's probably worthwhile to keep like an air pump in your car, because you do have to pump these tires up to 30 PSI. So that is a note that you want to be aware of. This is probably my favorite piece of this entire cart. There's a fold down mechanism so that you can literally make this into like your own little workstation. So just like this has these little blue prongs right here, there's a set on the inside that you can't see right now. And if I push them out, this whole entire piece folds down. I love all the quick release systems integrated around the cart that ultimately make this thing just completely customizable. On top of that, I do appreciate that it is a nice size cart, but it's not too big. For me and the style of work that I do, I don't need something that's like even longer than this, even wider than this. I think this is plenty enough room for me to put all my gear up here, strap everything down, wheel it to where it needs to go, and then still have room to maybe put up a director's monitor on the side of this thing as well. I'm really pleased with this. Now, obviously, as time goes by, I'll be able to update you guys on any gripes that I may see while I'm using this thing out in the field. These are just initial impressions, but I will say build quality, 10 out of 10. Portability, 10 out of 10. Overall, just look and aesthetic, 10 out of 10. DigitalFoto, you did really good with this one, and I'm really excited to take this thing out into the field. If you guys have any questions about anything dealing with the Titan Cart, please definitely let me know down in the comments. And if you want to pick one of these things up for yourself, at the time of launch, currently this thing is not available at the time of me making this video, but it is soon to launch, and I think it's going to be somewhere around the $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 range USD. So if that sounds like it's in your budget and you want to pick one of these guys up, definitely click that link down in the description below. That does support the channel a little bit. And with all that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video.
I wanna taste the fest, fucked up. Been a couple months since I see my mama. No, I never been the same, and I never wanna. Tryna manifest a better tomorrow. Yeah. I ain't scared to die, scared of getting older. Scared to hear you lie.